Okay, so it's New Year's coming up in a few minutes. So what my objective is to go outside and film the fireworks. So I started the screen catcher before starting the drone because I want to make sure that's working. I'm going to have to sync the audio, obviously, because the audio comes from the hang on a minute, I can't open the door, my hands are full. Hang on a sec. Right, so I'm going to go outside and it's freezing. I've got my coat on. I need to wait for satellites as well. So the fireworks should start in a few minutes. Now the objective is to, my intention is to see what the drone can record the fireworks like, see what the quality is like. I have no idea if it's going to work very well, but I'm not going to go high. I'm only going to go about 50, maximum 50 feet, because I don't want to risk it blowing away. I think my neighbour's gone to bed. So I'm going to come down here. Hope there's no poo-poo. See. Right. And wait for satellites. I haven't got any satellites yet. Probably had to click that. No, you can't see now yet because it's dark. I'm not going to take off until I got satellites. Oh shit, it says not available.
The return point has been refreshed. Please pay attention to the position of the return point position mode.
Oh, well, it says it's got a return point, but I can't see any satellites, even though it's easy to see in the dark. Oh, dear me. Come on. Oh, I've got some. 18 starlights. So what time is it? I have no idea. I'm just waiting for the fireworks to start. Right. No, I'm worried about taking off because it's not windy, but it's... Oh shit. Dog shit down there. I don't want to... Oh, it's a leaf. So what have I got? Ah, bollocks. Quit on me. Right, let's see.
Beginner mode is enabled. Take off.
See if it can stay. Right. Gimble up. It's quite windy. I can't see nothing yet.
Hang on, I see something. What the looks like strange lights.
Oh. Doesn't like this wind. See if I can stand. let's come back a bit. I'll put it in sport mode. That should keep it under control. Right, so I'm in sport mode. It's very windy. I'm not really getting much video. It's too freaking windy, you know. But I'm only at like 10, 20 feet. No, 10 feet. So I've got my eyes peeled on this thing because I don't want to risk it drifting. So Ah, I don't know what time it is because I can't see the clock. Oh, still going. Ah. I'm not sure if my gimbal's been calibrated, you know, because I binded it to the other app and I don't think my gimbal's working. No, it's not. It's shaking like crazy. I'm gonna land, I think. I think I'll land because I'll turn the sport mode off. Right. I want to check my gimbal. Oh, let's check. Is my gimbal working? No, my gimbal's not working. That's why it's all jerky. I am going to go in settings and see if I can set the... I'll stop the recording. Alright, I'll go to settings. I won't... let's just pair my gimbal again because I don't think it's set right. Hang on, I can't do it in my... Hang on a minute.
Altitude mode.
Hang on a minute. Where's the gimbal?
Position mode.
I can't seem to find the gimbal. Ah, oh, that's it. I can't find it. Where is it? Is it under... I can't seem to get the gimbal. I think it's fireworks just about over, I think.
Environmental magnetic field interference is too large. Please pay attention to flight.
Right, so I'm getting some interference for some reason. Now at 60 meters. Oh, my hands are freezing. I think I've finished. I think I'm going to go in. My gimbal wasn't working. I'm just going to repower power it up again. Hang on, see if it calibrates properly. Right, let's repower it, see if it calibrates itself. Right. Okay, I think I've got it. gimbal is still not working. It calibrated. So I think the fireworks are over. I
The
recalibrated.
aircraft attitude is wrong. Please restart it. The return point has been refreshed.
Oh,
Please
okay,
pay
my gimbal's
attention to
working,
the
right?
position of the return point.
But it wasn't working when I was it wasn't working properly before, so I think it was, I don't know what I did. Maybe it was obstructed by something. Anyway, battery's low, so fireworks are finished, so I'm off in. Ah, my hands are dropping off. So the HD, the high definition so I only recorded a little bit of the drone footage because anyway, I'm going to go in. My hands have gone numb. Can't get my doorknob. I'll use my elbow. It's friggin' freezing. My hands are dropping off. I can't operate the buttons when my hands get cold. Well, I got some footage. We'll just have to learn from our mistakes. No, it was too windy really. The drone was struggling to keep steady. No, okay, we got some footage, but it was probably a bit wobbly because of the wind. But I didn't go any higher than about, I'll have to look at the logs, but I think I went up about 20 feet. Maybe 30 feet. But the wind was so strong that it was actually lifting my drone. And my drone actually started to climb by itself. So it was actually going up without me controlling it. So, but it was holding its own. It was, as far as the horizontal axis, it was really fighting that wind and it was struggling, but it was staying in the same spot horizontally, but it was just, the air pressure was such that the drone thought it was lower than it was, and it was climbing a bit, and then it started dropping again, and the wind pressure was just crazy. So anyway, our battery's about half full. I've only used half my battery, but that's okay. I got some fireworks tonight. It's a good test, and I put the big light on because who wants to look at a black screen? So if I stick my drone, yeah, the gimbal's working. I don't know. I can't really show you. Let me point it in the mirror. Now look in the mirror. Right, look in the mirror. Oh, you can't see it properly. Hang on a minute. It's dark. Right, look in the mirror. Look at the gimbal. Right, when I tilt it, point it the right place. When I tilt the gimbal, yeah, it stabilizes up. Right, can you see that? Look at that. So even when I tilt the drone, it's steady. So it's working. It's just for some reason it didn't seem to be able to cope with all that wind. It was so freaking strong. My drone is actually feeling the belly, and it's so cold out there that even the belly's not got warmed up. Okay, let's turn the drone off because save battery. It's about 20. There's 2 lights flashing on it. Turn it on. So there was 2 lights flashing on the drone. At one point, I got my prop stuck in the grass. I can see some grass stuck on my propeller. At one point I got some grass on my propellers when I landed, and I wasn't sure if it was safe to take off, because if you get grass in your around your rotors, it can bind the motors and it can cause the drone to go crazy. So I decided to abort anyway. Abort a second attempt because my hands are freezing. So yeah, it's just not worth it. I got the footage really that I needed for the fireworks. And Happy New Year 2024. And I'm not drinking either because I had no money to buy any alcohol, so I had no. Hang on. I was really struggling actually this year because the cost of living money didn't last very long, and obviously paying my drone off and everything, and I was expecting to sell my 4DR CS3 drone before Christmas, but that didn't come through. So and then I had bills to pay, and yeah, one thing got to another. It just caught me up. It caught me out rather. And the food prices are ridiculous right now. It's just so expensive. Everything is right now. And but I'll just say a big thanks to Ken for bailing me out. Yeah, I have to pay Ken back because he helped me a little bit, because I was really in the shit. Oh, my frigging hands are freezing. Oh my god, yeah, so it was 20 past midnight. I actually flew I must have been flying more than 13 minutes. I have to check to see how long that video lasts. Anyway, I'll end this clip, because if I don't, it's gonna truncate and become a vertical mess. And it was such a job trying to edit the video last time. What I should have done was put the map on like this, right? When I was flying, oh look, it's there. Look. There's that long orange line, that's me carrying it, by the way. That long orange line is me carrying it back. So the actual flight is recorded in the map, look. So you can see when I went up. Now I don't understand why that orange line is going across the building roof, because my drone never went over that roof at all. And mind you, it might have been a GPS glitch, maybe. Or it could have been because the remote control was... I was standing on the steps, so the remote control might have been interpolated, or whatever you call it. But yeah, I suppose I ought to turn off the remote now. So... and now the app freezes. Anyway, I can go and check that flight log later on. So if I go into am I still recording? Oh shit, I should have stopped it, shouldn't I? I start new recording, because I shouldn't have turned the remote off until I'd stopped the recording, because it went into the weird vertical phone mode, axis, it went into a different aspect ratio. Anyway, no worries, I'll just have to edit that bit off at the end of the other video or something. So I'm recording a separate video for this bit. Anyway, so that's it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go and look at the logs. Right, so when you load this app up, everything's totally at a funny angle, and I ended up in Bulgaria or something. Then I ended up in Australia. And some Alcapazan or something, I don't know. Anyway, so I just went to... is this recording audio? Well, it better be, because I'm not doing it again, right? Play. So ready go. Right, so I'm replaying my flight up to see the fireworks, so you can look at the altitude. So I was at 1.6 meters and it started drifting by itself. I didn't move it up and down a little bit though. So this is can't zoom in any more than that. I wanted to zoom in a bit more, but I can't. This is where, according to this, it's almost like I'm on the footpath, but I'm not actually on the footpath. I was actually on the grass. My drone was flying above the grass, but on here it says it's on the footpath, but it's not. I was stood on the footpath, and the drone was actually. Well, let me just move this on. I was around here. No, my drone was about there. Right? About 10 meters high. But for some reason, GPS is not Anyway, looking at the satellites, I've got 18 satellites flying. My battery was about 8.13 volts. I had a full charge. So far it's almost 3 minutes on the total duration. I actually flew for 10 minutes, I think it was, because I got cold, my hands were freezing and the fireworks seemed to be dying out anyway, and I think, well, I was trying to calibrate my gimbal, because my gimbal didn't seem to be working. I don't know what happened with it, I honestly don't. All I can assume is that when I powered it up, I think I powered it up indoors, and I think the gimbal was slapping against the landing pad thing, or maybe it couldn't calibrate itself properly, and it that could have been what happened. It maybe failed to calibrate properly, and that could be, yeah, that could be why it didn't actually engage, because it did a failed calibration of itself. Because I heard it clicking when I powered it on. The gimbal was moving around and it was slapping against the table. So that must be what it was. It must have been unable to calibrate properly, so it was disabled. And I couldn't even move the gimbal wheel, you know, the actual pan the camera up and down. I was trying to move it up and down to get the camera to focus more on the fireworks, and it wasn't working either. So yeah, I think that's the reason why the video was so must have a cup of coffee while this is playing. So, oh, altitude 3.9 meters. So I would, what's that in feet? I'll have to go and calculate. I'll have to go and check the I'll have to go online and check that. Feet, meters to feet or something. I thought it was a bit higher than 10 feet, but it's definitely not 30 feet. No, it was probably 10, 15 feet, 20 feet. I can't remember how many feet there was in a meter. So it's about is it 2 feet or 3 feet to a meter? So maybe I was about 9 feet, roughly. Anyway, it looks like there's not much white left, because the orange part of the track is where it's been, and the white part is where it hasn't yet been. Look how stable that is. I mean, you won't believe that my mini drone was tilting really quite strongly against that wind to fight against it. It was really fighting to stay in the right spot. You can look at it. I mean, you look at this map and it's basically almost right in the. It's almost right. Yeah, it's right. It's really stable. And that's the reason I got so freaking cold, because it was blowing a gale. Well, not a gale, but you know what I mean. It gets frigging cold up here. So how many minutes is that? Total duration. Oh, it says total duration 6 minutes. So 7 minutes now, more or less. It will be in 3 seconds. 7 minutes now. So yeah, my total flight was about 10, so we've got about 3 minutes to go. Altitude, I was still at 3.7 meters. But you know, how accurate is the altitude on here though? Because does it think it was at 3.7 meters because of the air pressure? Because if the air pressure changed, it was actually going up. I actually saw it going up about 4 feet, 5 feet. It started to climb at one point. So it might have been overcorrecting based on wind pressure, air pressure. The barometer was probably telling it was losing altitude, so it was trying to make up for it. That could have been why it climbed a bit. And at one point I thought, well, it's getting a bit too high, and I brought it down a bit, and then it started to lose altitude after that, so I had to bump it back up again. So I was trying to correct for its overcorrection, you know what I mean? So 8 minutes. I'm just surprised how stable I is. My little blue drone there is hardly moving around. Uh, 8 minutes and 40 seconds. I probably should speed this up, you know, because it is kind of boring, isn't it? So I'm going to speed this up, right? I'm going to go to ×2, let's see, I'm at ×2 now. Just so we don't have to bore you to death. So I'm at ×2 speed now. I just clicked on the bottom right hand corner, that little icon, it says ×2. So at 9, when it gets to 9 minutes 30, I'll click on it again, because I don't know if it's going to go back to ×1. I hope it doesn't go up to ×3. Hang on, let's find out now. Oh my god, it goes up, look, even more. Let's just click, oh, times 8. Oh, back to 1. So it's 4, 8, 1. So back to 1. Right, so that's back to where it was. So the total flight is 10 minutes. I think it was 10 minutes and 40 seconds if I remember rightly. So back on times 1, by the way. I just speeded it up a bit because it was getting a bit too long, this video. And you don't want to listen to me waffling all day. 10 minutes, 20 seconds. I think it's going to stop in a minute. What time am I? I'm at 2.1 meters. Oh yeah, I was coming back down, I think, because I started to... I was planning on landing it because the fireworks were nearly over and I was coming down. So let's see. Altitude 2 meters, 1.9. Oh, it's 2 meters again. Right, so I should start to come down. 10 minutes 55 seconds. Wow. So I was flying for 11 minutes. Right. 1.9 meters. It's jumping around a bit. 2.3, 2.5. I definitely wasn't going to push the auto land button because it would have shot up to 60 meters, and in this wind, in that wind that I was seeing outside, I did not want to go that high. 11 minutes 40 seconds. Should be landing any second now. There's only a tiny bit of white left on the map. So, come on, land. 12 minutes? No, hang on a minute. I think I was flying for 13 minutes. Because I'm at 12 minutes now. Was it 12 minutes and 40 seconds? Oh, I'm going down. 1.5, 1. Altitude was going down just then. Yeah, I think it was a 13-minute. It's called a tower flight, I think, or it's when you just go straight up, but you don't really go very high. You know, it's when you don't fly around, you just go up and down. It's like looking over the fence, basically. You raise your head over a fence to look over it and you duck back down again. It's that kind of a flight. Alright. Come on. You must be nearly done now. I'm getting bored. I just want to add this video to the end of my other compilation. Oh look, 0 points. I'm landing. I've landed. I'm at minus 0.5 meters. No, I don't think that was possible. Okay, so it landed right there, and the flight was 13 minutes. Oh, hang on, it's gone back up again. No, it's going minus because I was pulling down on the stick. That was it. So it was 13 minutes and 20 seconds total duration. 13 minutes and 20 seconds. That's pretty good. That's for one battery. Yeah, I mean, considering how hard it was working fighting that wind, I mean, it was really struggling. You can probably hear it in the video earlier on in the video, and the main edit. You'll hear how it was really fighting that wind. You know, it was whirring away. Yeah. So anyway, that's it. Sorry to bore you all. I'll probably, hopefully, I'll put some music to the background of that, so you're not too bored. Right, thanks for watching. See you later. Have a great 2024, hopefully.
We need more human candidates for the ground team.